Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to Ludacris Incredible 4 album run. So basically, this is Ludacris with the braids. This is Ludacris album run with the braids, not with the when he cut the hair and the sideburns was looking weird without the braids. We not doing Runaway Love. Runaway Love. We not doing that Ludacris. Fuck that Ludacris. We here for the Ludacris that had the braids, the one that was making the funny videos, the one that was just going crazy. Yo, shout out to Ludacris. But anyways though, I'm gonna say this right now. This was one of my favorite fucking rappers. One of my favorite. Anytime he dropped something, I listened to it. I'm telling you. I did not own Red Light District, but I had a cousin who did get Red Light District. But Back for the First Time, Word of Mouth, and Chicken and Beer, I had those 3 albums. Chicken and Beer was my own album. I don't ask me how I got it though. I just know I had it. But Chicken and Beer, that was definitely my favorite out of the ones. I know a lot of people will say Word of Mouth. Some people say Back for the First Time. Some people say Red Light District. That was like he was in his bag on that one. For me personally, it's Chicken and Beer. But yeah, Ludacris was one of my favorite artists up until he cut the braids. After he cut the braids, I was a T.I. Kanye West fan from here on out. I wasn't really listening to nobody after that. Well, I wasn't listening to many people after that. I mean, I was listening to 50 Cent too, don't get me wrong, but Kanye, T.I., those were my guys. Everybody else, I was just like, whatever. Anyways, let's get right into it.
They can't imagine. Celebrity death match with Osama bin Laden. Smoke good and all my friends, they don't remember me. We walk around with cotton mouth and lost of memory.
Y'all smoking acid. Drive too fast, too furious. I'm too fast for y'all, man. Too fast. Too furious. I'm too fast for y'all. Oh, you just came home from doing the bid. Tell me what you gonna do.
In the ever-evolving landscape of hip-hop, there are very few artists who have left as much of an impact as Ludacris. Born in Illinois and raised in Atlanta, Ludacris became a huge staple in the early 2000s in Southern hip-hop, reaching mainstream status. Ludacris was also my favorite rapper as a kid, along with Eminem. He just had such a great sense of humor in his music, along with making it super catchy, and had an amazing beat selection. Ludacris started his career in the music industry by working as an intern and then DJ at Atlanta's Hot 97.5 with the name Chris Lova Lova. While working there, he would become friends with the producer Timbaland, who added him to his album on the song Fat Rabbit. This would soon lead into an incredible 4-album run from Ludacris, starting with the album Back for the First Time, then to Word of Mouth, Chicken and Beer, and the Red Light District. And I want to talk about these albums and the fire-ass track selection they had, and talk about the incredible run that Ludacris had. But first, please like and subscribe to the channel. I am new here. I have made a couple videos that are doing pretty good, and I would like to continue that run. So please, if you, just like and subscribe. Thank you.
Women on they cell making long time. Balls. Getting long time. Ladies in the house taking body cars in the body ass. We with the candy car. You don't pimp me, you know you don't love them hoes. When you get on the phone, you can throw them balls.
After signing to Def Jam South, it debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200s and was a great way to introduce Ludacris to a wider mainstream audience. The opening track, You Had a Problem, is a crazy intro to the album, sampling some villainous classical music to Plot and Scheme 2 type beat, and it comes in.
Bruh, that beat was fire, bro. That. Oh no! That shit was crazy, bro. That's a fire ass beat, bro.
Super aggressive with such a unique sounding voice, rapping so smoothly on the beat. The song What's Your Fantasy, featuring Chicago artist Shauna, that was a very raunchy and energetic club banger with such a crazy, unique beat and catchy chorus. Honestly, if you listen to the...
I can't wait till we get to the 2000s. I can't wait till we get to the 2000s, dog. The 2000s gonna be lit, bruh. Oh my god, I can't wait till we get to the 2000s.
Beat of this song, it's insane how these beats were made and being used. They don't make them like these anymore. Ho, where Ludacris changes words to rhyme or sound like ho, which really show you a glimpse of the type of wordplay Ludacris would use throughout his songs. It really made him a little bit more animated throughout his raps. Southern Hospitality, which featured production from the Neptunes and also creating a real one-of-a-kind flow and really made Ludacris stand out. This, along with What's Your Fantasy, would get a lot of airtime, with the music videos being played heavily on MTV and BET in the early 2000s. Side note, do you guys remember waking up and putting on music videos while getting ready for school in the morning? Did anyone else share that experience?
Yes.
I vividly remember specifically the My Humps by Black Eyed Peas
and
Oops, I Did It Again. I don't know why those are the ones that come to mind, but anyways. Another thing that Ludacris did on a lot of his early albums was include this like freestyle cypher track in the album. And this one specifically has one of like my favorite lines I've ever even heard in a rap, and it's not even from Ludacris, it's from the featured artist, 4 Eyes.
I am going to blow up the earth with my Pew 36 explosive space modulator. I got the groove, I paid my dues, breaking the rules and say cool, let them take it a cruise.
Word of Mouth came out on November 2001 and reached the number 3 spot on the Billboard 200 and sold almost double of what his first album sold. The album really shined by Ludacris adding humor and unique cadences along with the songs, something that other rappers weren't really doing at the time. And it really shows with the intro song. Coming to America starts the album with another flip of classical music using both Mozart and Dvorak, as well as starting with an interpolation of the intro of the movie Coming to America, with one of Ludacris's craziest verses. It's just an amazing way to start the album. Rollout is a catchy, iconic song of his, produced by Timbaland.
I got my 10 Glock 40s.
Extremely infectious, and also not to mention saying the phrase Rollout 75 times. And the reason that I know this is because I sat down, played the song, and counted how many times he said it.
31, 32, 33. 34.
Area Codes is an undeniable hit, especially with the iconic Nate Dogg.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg. I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes. Area codes. Hoes in different area codes. Area codes. Now you thought I was just 770 and 414 worldwide, bitch. Act like y'all don't know.
Verse and chorus. The clever wordplay and flow Ludacris continues in this song while including different area codes in the song and then explaining something about that city. The beat on this is just so clean and groovy. It was produced by Jazzy Faye and just has a very, very chill vibe.
So area codes came about in such an organic way. This is my first time traveling the world, going from city to city and definitely picking up numbers and hollering at women in every single city. So I had this mental Rolodex no matter where I was at. I know if I was in Jersey, I was like 201. If I'm in New York, 718. You know, I would have all these different numbers. In terms of working with Nate Dogg, I believe I sent him the record. We had worked with him in studio so many times, but this particular time, I believe we sent it to him and waited for it to come back. When we got the record back, we knew it was an instant classic. That one I knew.
The song Growing Pains is a smooth, enjoyable song about their childhood and has a very sweet beat and chorus to it. Move Bitch is probably the most famous song on this album, known mainly for its catchy yelling chorus and that horn-heavy beat. The song was referenced in things like Hancock, ATL, and Bad Boys 2, and also includes 2 iconic features from Mystical and I-20.
Get
and it was
out the
Ludacris's
way
first
if I see you on the highway. Get the fuck out of my way.
The song has now become like somewhat of a chant for protesters. Saturday probably is still the catchiest song on the album. It's my personal favorite.
That's my personal favorite too. I got a big stash, pocket full of cash. Just see the big old ass. It's Saturday. Sticky yicky yicky. Sticky yicky yicky yicky. This is more last cop just passed. Just see the big old ass. It's Saturday. Sticky yicky yicky. It's my personal favorite right here, bro. They shout out to BET for being the only ones to play this damn song religiously, dog. BET would play this song religiously. They wouldn't play this song on the radio. They wouldn't play this song on MTV. But BET had us covered, man. They would always play this song, man. Shout out to BET, man.
Intro with the vocals and different inflections throughout, and also like the short sampled vocals that's on the instrumental. I'm a big fan of vocals on the instrumental. I don't know, man, I just really like it. The album also includes another freestyle with Ludacris and 4 Eyes using a similar like beatbox type of beat, but I actually think Ludacris has the better verse on this song, but they really have like a very similar vibe. After this album, Ludacris would branch out way more into the mainstream of popular culture. He got a role in the sequel to the popular Fast and Furious movie and created a hit song for the movie with Act a Fool, a song that would reference car topics as well as just being an overall banger.
Act the Fool was made specifically for Too Fast, Too Furious. John Singleton kind of gave me the whole premise and told me this is what we need. And we went in the studio and made it happen.
Ludacris would also be busy hopping on features such as Be Alright by Trina, Welcome to Atlanta by Jermaine Dupri, Missy Elliott with Gossip Folk and 1 Minute Man, and his iconic appearance in Holiday Inn. Plus later on he would do verses on songs like my personal favorite Sugar by Trick Daddy, Yeah and Lovers and Friends with Usher, Chopped and Screwed with T-Pain, Oh by Sierra, Unpredictable with Jamie Foxx, Glamorous with Fergie, and he even dissed T.I. on the Young Buck song Stomp. But we can't forget probably his most memorable and probably the feature that's going to be like remembered forever from Ludacris.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
He came and was like, yo, man, this kid is your biggest fan. He would love you to be on this record. Just from what it was perceived and looked like because of how young he was and, you know, him being from Canada and all this different stuff. I didn't
John
look
in Tennessee,
at or
go ahead,
listen
what you
to
wanna say?
any of that. It was strictly based on me listening to the music and believing in Justin Bieber as an artist.
Ludacris was also featured in the very popular Def Jam games where they made him look like just super buff. It was crazy. Also, shout out to him and his performance in the movie Crash. That movie won an Oscar. That is crazy.
We both wanted to say, pick up to something play. Pick up to me.
Chicken and Beer would then come out.
I ain't gonna lie, I had no business listening to that album. That album was, come on, man. Hey, man, hold on, dog. We gotta do it, dog. I gotta do it. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all don't like when I do this shit, but some of y'all don't like when I do this shit. Some of y'all appreciate it, but I got to, dog. I got to, bro. I gotta do it for the one time, man. Hold on. Chicken. I got to, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all probably don't want to say, man, we don't want to listen. I don't give a fuck. Shut up. I gotta do it. Got to. Nah, not this one. Nah. You got to, dog. I gotta play this song right here. It's my shit right here.
Download this song for free.
What the hell? What is this?
At YouTubepromo.com.
What? I'm about to throw some game. They both one and the same. Cupid's the one to blame. I'm about to tell some lie. Does each and every night. We gotta do it right. I'm about to throw some game. They both one and the same. Cupid's the one to blame. I'm about to shed some light. Cause each and every night we gotta do it right.
They want it
nice and slow. Kiss her from head to toe. Relax and let it go.
Say it. They want it
Nice and fast. Grab it and smack it ass. You gotta make it last.
together,
So holding hands. They both was in this grams. Family plans.
Don't have to straighten facts. Don't want no strings attached. Just stresses on your back. What? Exes ain't acting right, and you so glad to fight. Dinners by candlelight. Say it. She got a nigga whipped down to your fingertips, trying that freaky shit. What? Turn on some baby face, just
For her lady's sake.
You call her
Baby cakes.
Say it. Know how to mac a broad. She's on your sack and balls. You call her Japper Jaw. What?
I'm about to throw some game. They both one and the same. Cupid's the one to blame.
Say it. I'm about.
Alright. Hold on. Go back. We out. I need the Chicken and Beer album. I don't want that Chicken and Beer album. Got fucking YouTube promos in the beginning of it. Come on, dog. I ain't trying to hear that shit. See, this the clean version. I don't want to listen to the clean version. Where the dirty version at? Hold on. Where the dirty version at? Explicit version. They only got it with this YouTube promo on here. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I guess we gotta listen to it with the YouTube promo. But this is definitely one of my favorites right here.
Download this song.
This is my favorite right here. Hey, this is an underrated gem right here. I want a diamond in the back, sunroof too. Dig it in the sea with the gangster lead. I wanna,
It's hard growing up looking at drug dealers with all this paper, wondering how I can get me some. My family's struggling, I'm bugging, sitting on my butt, so confused, chewing on some bubble gum. I was always taught to use my manners with the missus, but please stay away from the hoes and snitch. And I always reach for the sky.
I don't know why.
A little bitty kid with a whole bunch of
Gangsta wishes.
When I grow up, you just wait. I'ma be so straight and everything's
Gonna be so marvelous.
No more borrowing from the neighbors, no more haters, no blowing Nintendo
The cartridges.
I'ma have it made in the shade. I'ma be so paid and my fam get them off them pain and please. Matter of fact, I'm scheming my way on up out this hood. I'll be good when I ditch these training wheels.
Coming in the back, sunroof too. Dig it in the sea with a gasoline. I wanna dig it in the sea with a gasoline. I wanna gasoline. But I really had no business listening to this song.
Download this song for free.
One more again.
I really had no business listening to this song. Hey, shout out to BET Uncut, man. Yeah. I had no business listening to this song. Oh, the handstand. Oh, my American bandstand. Somersaults, cartwheels, bitch, just keep on dancing. Chinese split, let down that hole, and feel this dick, getting out of control. Oh, no. Say, because the guy can make it draw. Cause you see it, sometimes they fucking quiz. I'm rubbing tears, so second catch, don't try to duck and miss. Bitch!
Do your stretches,
Don't pull your hamstrings. You got me moving, in fact, you doing the damn thing.
Stronger muscles, exercise, every part of your body hurts. Plus you've been sweating.
Thank God your back and body work.
I like a woman that makes her own dough. Don't need a lot of help, but your heart'll melt if I put
1,000 in your garter belt.
Lip gloss traces, you're pierced in 11 places, and your
Heads downtown just makes it reveal your faces like whoa.
Head down, pussy, pussy hoppin'. Head down, pussy, pussy hoppin'. Head down, pussy, pussy hoppin'. Head down, pussy hoppin' on the handstand.
Alright, I just wanted to get that out the way, man. That was my album, bro. I don't care what y'all say, man. That was my favorite Ludacris album. I know a lot of y'all probably gonna go with the one when he cut his hair. I feel sorry for you.
Now on October 2003, which included production from people like DJ Paul, Juicy J, and even Kanye West on the second single from the album, Stand Up, which was used during a Super Bowl commercial. And while listening to the beat, you can hear the vocal heavy samples that Kanye was doing at the time, with a very memorable music video, a trend that Luda would constantly do, and it's like this cartoony CGI thing throughout the whole video.
We were in this studio called Doppler Studio in Atlanta, Georgia. And you know, it's so dope to think about this memory because it was literally just me, Kanye, and an engineer. He had his ASR 10 with him. You know, he goes and gets these samples, and there are not many sounds in this song. It might be like 6 sounds, but he's so particular when it comes to sonics that doom, 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 to think about how that can become a hit song because how things pierce through the speakers in a certain way and making sure that every sound is perfect lets you know how great of a producer and how much he pays to every detail.
Splash Waterfalls, another raunchy sex song on the album that was heavily censored when played. The beat was incredibly unique. Be Ever Wonderful by Ted Taylor, which was later sampled and used by Kendrick Lamar. P Poppin', the first single from the album, another raunchy club party banger a la What's Your Fantasy style. A real strip club anthem that unfortunately did not get enough airtime on MTV or radio because of
got enough on
lyrics,
BET
which
Uncut.
honestly are like pretty tame compared to lyrics nowadays.
The only BET video I saw where they didn't censor the vagina. Homegirl put her panties to the side, vagina just straight showing. I said, ain't no fucking way. I said, BET is wildin'.
I would say. We Got and Eyebrows Down both had an early feature from 2 Chainz. And the song Screwed Up is another weed track featuring Lil Flip, which honestly got me in a lot of trouble as a kid. My mom didn't understand much English.
That was everybody's favorite song on that album. Me personally, I wasn't a big fan of that song. Like Diamond in the Back and Splash Waterfalls was my favorites, hands down. And hip hop quotables. Hip hop quotables was one of my favorites too.
So I can get away with playing almost anything around her, but she definitely knew what fuck you meant, and this song says it a lot. Four Eyes does not appear on a freestyle on this album. Instead, Ludacris decides to do this like cypher type beat with hip hop quotables, and this song has like some of my favorite lines throughout the album, to be honest.
Explorer like Dory,
Suckers can't swipe me.
My whole aura's
So mean in my white tee.
Red Light District released on December 2004, and even with this album, you can kind of see a slight change in Ludacris' sound. While he still keeps some of his original sound inside of the songs, there is a sort of mainstream element that is being added. Get Back, the first single off the album, which is sort of similar to a Move or a Stand Up, even having the same kind of cartoony music video, directed by Spike Jonze, but is probably mostly remembered for being at the end of Tropic Thunder when Tom Cruise does a little dance to it. Number one spot, the second single off the album, samples Soul Bossa Nova by Quincy Jones, a song that a lot of people would remember as the Austin Powers theme song, which also Ludacris makes a bunch of Austin Powers references to the song, even though the last movie came out like 2 years prior. Ludacris even does a little clapback to Bill O'Reilly for making him lose his Pepsi sponsorship. I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen to Bill. Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
Damn.
The Potion, produced by Timbaland. The song was previewed at the end of the number one spot music video. The beat is incredibly unique, proving Ludacris could rap on anything. If you don't believe me, then you should watch this clip of him rapping over like a frog beat for Redman and Method Man's prank show.
Oh yeah.
actually gonna try to rhyme to this thing.
I'm kind of a sensitive guy. Why? Can it be because I'm feeling a sensitive high? Give me my glass flash blunts and give me my cloudy day. Give me my crown, give me my hand and get the away.
Also, fun fact, there's a clip of Timbaland showing Jay-Z this beat during the Black Album writing process, and Jay-Z passes on it just for the very next beat to be Dirt Off Your Shoulders. Very, very cool. Spur of the Moment is a smooth G-Funk era type of song featuring DJ Quick, and honestly feels like an old DJ Quick song. Blueberry Yum Yum, a weed song with a slower tempo, synth-heavy beat, along with a repetitive and elongated flow that Ludacris uses. And of course, Pimpin' All Over the World featuring Bobby Valentino, the last single off the album. It was another smooth banger, which gives similar vibes to Area Codes by talking about hoes in different area codes, and also has a very iconic outro narrated by Cat Williams talking about what is and is not pimpin'. Ludacris went on to make 4 more albums and a couple more hits in there, such as Moneymaker with Pharrell, Runaway Love, Grew Up a Screw Up with Jeezy on Release Therapy, One More Drink with T-Pain, What Them Girls Like with Chris Brown, Last of a Dying Breed with Lil Wayne, How Low, and My Chick Bad featuring Nicki Minaj. Ludacris also dropped the project Ludacris Presents Disturbing the Peace that had a big hit in it with the song Georgia. It also included the banger Getting Some Head by Shawnna. But there was some sort of identity crisis or sonic change that happened between Red Light District and Release Therapy, where Ludacris changes his style from his unique approach to something dancey that could be played at the club. And also, Ludacris did probably the worst thing he could have done for his career musically. Something so insane that I'm pretty sure it's the reason his momentum ended, and that is him cutting his hair. I mean, he had these sweet like fro styles, these cornrow styles, and it was just so iconic. And then he just looked like this. That might be a stretch, but that's my opinion. This 4-album run might not be as memorable to someone seeing it 20 years later, but having an artist do this kind of run today is almost unheard of. And I do believe Ludacris deserves way more recognition and respect with his hip-hop legacy.
What was dope about that early 2000s run by Ludacris, and this is right off the heels of him being one of the most successful DJs in the city. I think he's originally from Chicago, but he really like got to set it off in the A. I can't really think of a solo artist in Atlanta previous to that had so much continued success. Like, I mean, from the first time we heard "What's Your fantasy," all the way to "Pimpin' all over the world," like that, and everything that happened in between, all the Cadillac grills.
Hold on, brother. Do you have a Joe Budden CD in your? Hell no. Hell, come on, dog. How you got a Joe Budden CD just? And what the fuck is this over here? You freaky ass nigga. Freaky ass nigga, you a 69 God.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, run for your life.
You a freaky ass nigga, man.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
What the fuck is this over here? You got a Joe Buttons. You got a Joe Buttons, and then you got some freaky deaky shit over here. What is going on over here? We need answers. What are you doing?
Freaky frog! You a freaky frog! You fucking freaky frog! You a freaky frog!
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Hoes in different area codes. That whole run was one of the most dominant runs, and it was based on somebody who was hitting them with like lyrical skill, unique flows, punches on top of punches. Like, he was a punchline king. And I think that was really like when the times changed and Atlanta started to kind of oscillate from being the fun-loving capital of hip-hop to trap music and, like, you know, D-boys, and that whole movement really became more prevalent in the forefront of Atlanta and the mainstream. It kind of changed the dynamic, and like Luda.
I guess I could understand that. Yeah, the landscape did start to change to the D-boys, the trappers. You know what I'm saying? T.I. was scorching hot, but nigga, when that Jeezy came out, nigga, it was over. That's when it really changed, nigga. When that Jeezy came out. Jeezy came out with Thug Motivation 101. And then Gucci came out too at that same time. Nigga, it was raps, bro. Yeah, bro. I can definitely understand what you're saying now. Yeah. Ludacris didn't fit in because he wasn't that type of guy. But yeah. I can definitely understand that. That's most definitely a good assumption.
His like music, it didn't really resonate. Even that fourth album in the run, like it was dope. Like, you know, Blueberry Yum Yum was a crazy weed song and all that, but it still wasn't the same thing. But a Hot 16 from Ludacris to this day has a chance to be on the charts because he really got it. He's just like one of those seminal classic MCs in hip hop.
I really just enjoy the style and flow that Ludacris had on these early albums. I really do believe that when I was younger, these kinds of songs like molded my taste in rap and really gave me like a real appreciation for music from the South. Like because of this album, I listened to a lot of Outkast and even ventured into like T.I. and stuff like that. So I just really enjoyed this album run from Ludacris. Tell me some of your favorite Ludacris songs in the comments down below. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you again. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Alrighty, man. That's just gonna about do it for this one, man. I will see you all in the next video, most definitely. Ludacris 4 album run with the braids was definitely it. What is it? The braids. Oh man, shout out to Ludacris, man. Shout out to Ludacris. Definitely some goated times, man. The early Ludacris with the braids, most definitely some goated times. Some of y'all was probably not around when that happened. Some of the most goated music came out in that time period, but I digress. But anyways, so I'm just gonna about do it for this one. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'll get back to it. Peace out.